Water is commonly viewed as a vital source of life. It cleans, protects, and provides. But on September 7, 2011, many residents of the capital region experienced water in a different, more dangerous and damaging way. On that date, Tropical Storm Lee inundated central PA with historic amounts of rainfall, causing widespread flooding in many areas of the capital region, destroying homes and displacing thousands of people.
This lady told me that we're going to have a lot of rain today and you need to be careful.
For Zofia Toten, water would forever change her life.
So it was around 9 o'clock. Veronica says, "Mom, the water is getting inside." And the water was already in the middle of the steps in the basement. It was really rising fast. And I was scared.
Harrisburg seemed to be sinking in some of these pictures from the sky, with huge puddles swallowing the road and growing by the hour.
Around, I think between 1 and 2, we were told that we gotta go because the water was getting even higher, really, really high.
To have to think about picking up and saving what you can and getting out quickly was just something very foreign to many people.
It will be at least a week before they can get back into their homes. The water is already now on the first level of their homes, maybe 4 to 6 inches deep in some homes.
Trucks stuck in waist-deep water and emergency crews waiting to help.
Many areas, though, are not passable in anything but a boat.
It's going to impact the industry, commerce, a lot of residences, so this will be a major disaster.
But as floodwaters were rising and creating chaos, United Way of the Capital Region was helping to support organizations by providing assistance to those in need.
In the days immediately following the flood, the emergency mobile canteens were deployed to meet the human need that would have been present as far as food and water and even clothing.
I actually didn't know that Salvation Army is helping so much, like even feeding people. My neighbor says, "Sophie, go and get some water. They have a water." And I says, "Who has a water?" I went and the truck was sitting there with food and water and everything. Salvation Army helped me when I was in a really big need of help. They helped me a lot, and I know they're helping other people too.
The United Way in a lot of communities may be the unsung heroes. They may be the army behind the army. They are the ones who are offering the support or the backbone, the resources that are needed for those agencies that are on the front line, offering their hand of support to those who are in need every day.
To me, that means that the world is not as bad as sometimes we think it is. You know, there is a lot of goodness in people. And we just need to not give up, but always live on hope. There are good people around.
Yes, Zofia is right. You never know where you will find good during moments of great darkness. With her strong faith and help from organizations like the Salvation Army, Zofia was able to pick up the pieces and rebuild her life again. The Salvation Army is one of more than 80 programs and services who receive support from the United Way of the Capital Region. But she and thousands of other families who find themselves in need of help every day might not have had the same positive outcome if it wasn't for individuals who decided to make a difference. Individuals who understand their contribution of time or money can create lasting change in people's lives and our community.
To those who are able to help, I would say go for it, because it really helps a lot of people and it does make a difference for those who have nothing, you know, or very little. Big hug and big thank you for doing that for me and for others. Yes.
United Way of the Capital Region is fortunate to have the strong backing and support from a diverse cross-section of our community. They are community leaders who help bring our mission to life. Meet Peter Speaks and Greg Gunn, Both Peter and Greg serve on the board of directors. Greg is chairing the 2012 campaign.
Well, I think the whole concept of United Way is brilliant. There are a lot of organizations that have really been hit hard, and the need for their services is greater than ever, and so we need them to stay focused on the mission of helping people in the community while we go out and try to provide them the funding to do that. Not only do we have a lot of supporters in the community that understand what United Way is about and what the affiliated agencies are doing in the community, but there's an awful lot of people who don't know the story. So I think there's still an opportunity to tell our story and get in front of a lot of people who just don't know what we do or how important the need is.
We are able to see firsthand and to assess and to direct services where there is an important need.
Several years ago, I was fortunate enough to meet a lady who was a little sister and had grown up and moved to Florida, and she came back to the area to tell her story. And she said that when she was 11 or 12, she would come home from school every day, and on the kitchen table she would see drugs and alcohol, and her parents never left, or her parent never left the house unless they were going to replenish that supply on that kitchen table. And she grew up thinking that as soon as she dropped out of school, that's what her life would be, because she didn't know any different. And she got a big sister who had a family and a job and was involved in the community, and she said it redefined what normal was. And that just hit me so hard that we're not just helping people, we're changing people's lives.
It's important to give back, that you've been very blessed and fortunate in terms of the opportunities that you have, but there are others that may not be as fortunate as you. And so I think it's incumbent upon you to give back and to try to make a difference.
I think Live United means that, to me, that as human beings, I think we have an obligation to help others that need our help, and we're living united by providing that assistance to them, because tomorrow it could be me that needs that assistance.
Live United, I think, means to me that we're all part of a united community, a beloved community, that we are our brother and sister's keeper.
Your support of United Way of the Capital Region creates a ripple that spreads widely and affects individuals all over the Capital Region. You have the opportunity to make a difference in the life of people like Sophia. It can be a life-changing opportunity. Two powerful words that can make a difference in so many lives. United Way is a movement where neighbors are helping neighbors, strangers are helping strangers, and communities are helping each other to live united.